It's Deborah Ivanoff, coaching for realtors, with my being tip of the day right here on Periscope. And today what I'd like to talk to you all about to help you work less and accomplish more by aligning your inner being with the outer actions that you take is resistance. Last week we talked about momentum. Thank you. Last week we talked about momentum, and this week I want to talk about what destroys momentum. It's resistance. It pulls, and it's really the downside of change. Now, I say that to kind of get your attention, but in truth, resistance is actually what we see. It's the evidence that we're in the change. So if you've been looking to make a change for yourself, if you've set a new intention out of your clarity and created a goal, and you know that this is something you're wanting to create, and you experience resistance. Now, what is resistance? It could be an upset with someone. It could be a minor accident or oopsie. It could be technology giving you trouble. It could be something, machinery breaking down. It could just be stubbing your toe. It could be negative thoughts. A lot of resistance in your thought, doubts, worry, fears. Okay, those are all forms of resistance too. And here's the thing. They don't mean anything's wrong. It comes up naturally as you're in the process of changing. So it's no surprise when it comes up. Don't be surprised when it comes up. It doesn't have to come up, but it's actually evidence that you are in the middle of a change. So now throughout the week, we're going to be talking about ways to overcome that resistance that comes up again, when you make a change, right? So making change is a good thing. That's what we want to do. Creating momentum is a good thing, like we talked about last week. You don't do it just once. You do it over and over to keep the momentum going because of resistance. But here's the thing. I'm going to keep saying it over and over. When you guys call in for these tips, I'm going to keep saying this. We get resistance when we're in the middle of the change. And I experience this too. I'm experiencing it right now. I'm making a lot of changes in my business right now. I'm getting to a place I've never been in my business before. I'm getting things done in my business I've never done before. And I'm also experiencing those thoughts in my head that say, this is hard, it's not going to work out, things may not go right. I have those thoughts too, just like everybody else. And so I'm right in the middle of it, and I'm going to continue to share with you guys how to overcome that so that you can get through to the other side. You can get through the dark tunnel into the light and manifest those changes that you really want. So that's my tip for today. Resistance, it comes up. It's the downside of change. Doesn't feel good. No one likes it. I've never heard anybody say, yeah, resistance, love it. No, I've never heard that. You want, yeah, resistance. Yeah. You want to hear faith? Yes, that is, that's not on my list to discuss this week, but I may write that on my list and bring that back. If that's something that you've found that really works for you, hop on over to one of my pages and comment. I have a Facebook page that is Coaching for Realtors. It's a group. You can also find me on The Being Coach on Facebook and on Twitter. And if that's something you feel strongly about, that faith is one of your tools to help overcome the resistance, I want to hear more, and I want other people to hear more about that. That is an excellent tip. So very good, guys. Thank you so much. To you too. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate that. And come on back throughout the week. I can't promise you what time, but I will say that I'm going to be popping by every day to talk about resistance and how you can overcome it. And I love that we have people in our community now who are helping one another. So that one of the ideas for today that came forward was faith, having faith. And I'd love to hear more about that. Okay, everybody. Bye for now. Remember that resistance doesn't mean it's something wrong. It means you're going through the changes that you set about doing. Okay, everyone. Bye for now.